Hello, my earth signs. This is your blood moon eclipse in Virgo reading. What is it that this moon offers you, my earth signs? This is a collective reading, a three fates reading, where we are channeling messages from the three fates, the three sisters, fate, destiny, and fortune. We're looking at this grand reset for you and the energies that it offers. This is a forced reboot and a release of that which we cannot take forward into the new cycle. That which we've still been holding on to as a false sense of security that is not serving us and certainly not going to serve moving forward. And most importantly, the weight of the wounds, the programming, the stories that are ancient, that are not ours to bear any longer. We're releasing it, okay? Wounds, traumas that are not ours to bear, moving forward. Okay, we've done the work. It's time to release. So that's what this reading is about. If you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I welcome you to evolve with me. Trust your guidance system, okay? If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, leave it. It's probably for someone else. If you feel like you resonate with the energy, you gel with my energy, and you felt uplifted with this reading, I hope you decide to become a part of the Evolve community. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can receive notification for when I go live or when I upload here on my channel. Okay. Returning subscribers, always good to have you. Come in, take a seat, get comfortable. Let's connect to spirit. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for giving me access to your energy and giving you access to me, and collectively that we can receive these messages from spirit to serve us on our journey as souls having a human experience, to serve our highest good, and to help us to allow this process to be easier than it's been. Let's begin. Okay, earth signs. We will start with a message from fate. What is it that my earth sign collective needs to know at this time? Right, you have the pink lotus. Wow. You have the pink lotus fairy stepping forward for you. This is the energy that comes to support you. This is also, with the lotus here, the energy of the goddess Lakshmi. It's the goddess of fortune, light, abundance. This pink fairy brings you the message that this is a time for spirit. You've got the number 43, which is the number 7. Could be your life path number, but the number itself holds the energy of wisdom. This is a time for spirit. Right, this is the message. So, fate, when we look at the message that fate brings through for you, we're looking at what you've been overlooking or what you may have been avoiding for the past 6 months. This is your chance to close cycles and chapters, okay? And to close a loop on old cycles and to clear space for what is next, for what is coming next. This is why this is known as the Great Reset or the Great Reboot, okay? So this is a time for spirit. Let's get your message. Okay. The pink lotus fairy. You may love your guilt-free rants, staying up too late, and happily behaving badly. But you're about to balance all that out with some very powerful new spiritual teachings and connections. You are meant to meet a wise one who seems very still, slow, and very peaceful. She will be tranquil and serene, and immersed in a path that until now has felt too slow or foreign for you. But this teacher, who is represented by the pink lotus fairy, will assist you in finding more of your soul's true wisdom. Within this time of inner discovery, you will commit to disciplined new training in the mental realms, study, and physical movement that is unfamiliar to you, all of which helps you to naturally choose thoughts that are empowering and enlivening, yet completely authentic and real. You will learn to be still and to listen to the beat of your heart without giving in to restlessness or the critical voice inside, or the cliches the ego loves to trip you up with. After you have learned more discipline through peaceful practice of meditation or exercise or mantras, you will nurture yourself more willingly, without guilt, and you will have returned to a place of tranquility, self-love, and peace. You will bring into balance your own shadows and light. Don't worry, you will be happier and more peaceful, but you won't be boring. You could never be. So this is definitely you being ushered into a quieter phase. What is fated is that some things have come to the surface for you over the past 6 months, for you too. You've been summoned by it to sit with it, to process, to meet a part of yourself. But there has been noise and you have allowed yourself to be distracted, perhaps focusing on things that you feel you have more control over or you feel more confident about, dear Earth sign. But this has brought you to this place where now you are forced, where certain things, situations, people have been removed so that you are forced to slow down, to go quiet, to meet with this part of yourself, a part of your soul, not outside of you, but internally. The pink lotus fairy speaks. On your journey, on your quest, there are times when it is worth finding that very heavenly place within, where the soul of love resides. In this blissful state, this nirvana, you'll be nurturing some new, very enriching and exciting information, and guidance will come to you. It will be very helpful for you to take up yoga, Pilates, or a physical exercise that has a spiritual practice attached to it, in order to cultivate your inner peace and to receive these messages clearly. Soon a teacher, guide, or a mentor will enter your life. When you meet this person, know he is here to demonstrate ways for you to find your own path and to grow and evolve into the being you are meant to be. Go within, look deeply into your heart, and find the love that overflows in its secret, quiet places. Your love is rich and warm and flowing still, and it is time for you to renew your connection to the source via the teachings that you will be introduced to soon. When you patiently learn from a good teacher who is pure in intent, your powers of focus, telepathy, intuition, and inner peace, no matter what the outer circumstances, will be greatly amplified. So this is what fate brings. spiritual quest, travel, calm, relaxed yoga pose, self-love and self-acceptance. Third eye and crown chakra activation, chakra awakening, connection to all, crown chakra connected to the universe. Receiving universal love, messages, self-connected peacefully to the earth, peaceful flowing energy in the body, tranquil, sublime, spiritual moments of connection, blessings showering upon you due to correct relationships with the body and the soul. Time to take a class, a course, or new study program. Time to welcome in a new teacher, either in the form of physical being or perhaps a path that speaks to your heart at this time, or a spirit guide who resonates with you. Know that while this path and tranquil, easeful philosophy may seem out of character for you, it is a deep and true part of yourself that has long yearned for acknowledgement, fulfillment, and the nirvana that is on its way. Beautiful. So this is something you've called forth, and you are being summoned to go deeper to discover exactly what you have summoned, what you have activated. Now, destiny speaks. This message is about the momentum that has already been set in motion. Do not resist do not resist it, surrender to it, because it's the after effects of momentum that you've added to over the past few months. Okay, that needs to come to the surface. Expectations of things not working out the way you want, fears, doubts, limiting beliefs, shortage consciousness, whatever that is for you. What you're experiencing now is the physical manifestation of that. But remember, it is old news now. It's just come to the surface to reveal to you what it is that you still hold active that is not serving you or serving the vision you have for your life. So that is what destiny speaks of. I want to go back to fate. For you, the thread that is your life, at the heart of it, it's this. It's you finding your way to spirit with every path. Every path that is offered to you, every course that is offered to you, every interaction, the destiny is always finding your way back to spirit. Okay. It's nirvana. So what are the parts of yourself that you are being called to meet inside of you now, that you might have seen glimpses of in your external world, in your relationships, in your encounters, pleasant, unpleasant, comfortable, uncomfortable? What is it? Which version of that are you being called to meet within yourself now in a new way? Okay, so destiny. What has already been set in motion that you want to honor and surrender to? Thank you for my earth signs, the lovers. Something's already been set in motion here. Okay, whatever's going on for you in the area of love and relationship with a divine counterpart, the absence thereof, the conflict with whatever it is for you, it's already been set in motion. Because what you may not have been aware of, that destiny speaks of now to enlighten you, is that in choosing to honor and to show up for this, that is how you would have chosen yourself. So we learn. You know, sometimes we think choosing to tolerate, honor, show grace, to let someone in, that choosing to let someone in is not choosing ourselves, is abandoning self. But the lovers come to show us that all of the challenges that this connection offers challenges you not to abandon yourself, but to face the challenge, and in doing so, you choose yourself. Is to choose a part of yourself that you've come to meet in another. Is to choose the part of yourself that you've come to meet in another. So karma's played out in the way that it is meant to play out, based on cause and effect. And whatever is happening right now, just accept it. Do not resist it. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame the other person. Don't blame the situation. Be open to see what it's come to teach you, and what you could have done differently, and whether or not the choices you made have honored you, or the choices you made thinking they will honor you actually dishonored you, or has robbed you of something else. Allow yourself to simply observe and witness, because this, whatever it is that's being revealed to you now, is going through a reboot, a massive change. But Spirit is saying, don't resist it. We've got the Fool. You've taken a leap of faith. You've made a decision. You're hoping that it works out. This is the advice that destiny gives you. Is so many people are focused on trying to find the right decision to make that is going to make their life right. What you should do is make the decision right. Make the choice right. Don't wrestle with how it could have been different, what should have been different, what you should have changed, where you might have gone wrong. No. Honor the choice and make the choice right. Not in a way that is stubborn and further of disservice to you. Make the choice right. Everything is working out exactly the way that it should. You are being challenged in exactly the ways that you should be, that serves you. Your guidance system, your inner being, your non-physical team know exactly how you are wired and how you operate. Whatever you did because whatever choices you've made because you believed they were the right ones for you. Sometimes we get confirmation, other times we gain clarity. But we are never losing, we are never at a loss. With the lovers here, whatever it is that is emotion is between you and you, your inner masculine and your inner feminine. Whatever's played out in your 3D world with your lover, with this relationship, with the situation, is a physical projection of what the ways in which you are being called to meet with your inner feminine and masculine internally in order to have your happily ever after, your 10 of Cups. Okay. Fortune. What is it that fortune brings with this blood moon eclipse? What does this reset bring, my earth signs? What does this reset bring, my earth signs? 10 of Swords. Painful ending. Okay, some of you have already experienced that. For some of you, there will be a painful ending. King of Swords, clarity. From this comes more clarity. From this comes more self-awareness. From this comes more truth. More alignment with your truth and what you really, really want. Which leads to the Six of Swords. There is a massive release and a reset in some beliefs, fears, philosophies, perspectives. There is a mental attachment to something in the past that you are being set free from. You will no longer be prisoner to that. And your guides are taking you towards a place of more emotional serenity, peace, and stability. This painful ending needed to happen to activate this, so that you can make this move. The universe is taking you in a new direction. So this year you can expect some sort of move, some sort of shift, a change that takes you in a new direction. Lots of swords here, lots of sword energy. So very much up in your head, very much in your senses, your programming. Ground yourself. Okay. Well, beloved earth signs, there it is. There it is. You're able to let in more love, more emotional fulfillment, more peace, more serenity, and to not be so governed by your rationality, trying to be rational, trying to be practical, trying to be sensible, being all up in your head. This opens you up to more alignment, more love, more romance, and more emotional stability. That is what the reset brings you. And as I said, there's a move. Perhaps crossing water even, with the Six of Swords. Crossing oceans, perhaps. All right, beautiful. Well, my earth signs, thank you so much for being here, watching the video to the end. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear and receive your feedback. I love to read your comments. And if you would like to get a personal reading or a coaching session to work through a specific area of your life, to heal, transform, and alchemize a particular area of your life, my details are in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.